are your boys now, Lincoln Brewster?
4 and 7.
Yeah?
Oh, are we on?
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever you want to do, however.
Okay.
They're 4 and 7.
4 and 7.
Are they displaying any signs of musicality?
Totally, yeah. My 7-year-old is actually quite the drummer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we bought him his first drum set, like his first real drum set when he was 3, because he had this little one that his grandparents bought him and he destroyed it. He's like a miniature Keith Moon.
Now, do you mean his grandparents isn't like your parents, like they bought you the one when you were...
No, it was Laura's parents found it at a garage sale and he literally destroyed it. I mean, he just smashed it to bits and he's 2.5.
It's a good sign, right?
Yeah, that's kind of part of what you want.
Hard rock drummer in store for you.
Exactly. So we got him a drum set and he sat down, 3 years old, I got this on video, and like can play the drums. So he's played in church with us twice, played a song with the worship team
For
on
real?
Father's Day. Yeah.
Because like a lot of parents say, yeah, my kid can totally drum.
No, he's
But
legit.
they never like put them on the stage at church to do the...
Yeah, he played...
do you remember what song it was?
Yeah, we did it 2 years in a row. We did Every Move I Make one
Wow.
year, and we did Forever, Chris Tomlin, another year, last year for Father's Day. So
Aww.
he does great. He doesn't get nervous. He just goes out there and does his thing. And my little guy is kind of becoming aware of the whole thing. He's getting into music. He's 4. And my wife just told me that we're doing this big kids camp at our church. That we got about 2,000 kids for the week, and it's called Breakaway. It's this insane event. And one of
2,000 kids is nuts.
One of our younger
Yeah.
worship leaders was up singing, and because one of the other guys got sick, and so Tyler was singing, and Levi, my oldest son, said, "Hey, Mom, Tyler was singing," and my wife goes, "Oh yeah, he's pretty good." And my little guy goes, "Yeah, but he's not as good as Dad though."
Aww.
And she goes, "Oh, did you go in there?" And he goes, "No, but I just know he's not as good as Dad." I thought, yes, my son's got my back already. So.
Well, that's really nice. I also love the way that you impersonate your son. Well, now we're really excited about you on the main stage. I do a praise and worship show, and I played one of your new songs from Today Is the Day, and people were saying, "Well, that's just a lot of guitar. It seems like we haven't heard that much Lincoln Brewster guitar for just a little while, maybe."
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot more electric guitar back into the songs,
Yeah.
even like a solo and stuff.
Yeah.
You having fun with the music lately?
Yeah, totally. It was weird. I was just talking about it a bit ago. I felt like for a season it just wasn't okay. People were kind of going, it's all just rhythm guitar and nobody's doing solos. Nobody wants to know about that. But it's always been with me, and I kind of am saying now it's kind of back to the future a bit. Like I'm going back to my roots, and that's what I've always done. But I just didn't feel permission to do it for a long time. So
Isn't that weird?
yeah, it is. And
I hope radio didn't do that to you.
no, you know what?
Good.
It wasn't radio. I think it was kind of a succession of things. Like probably like in the late '90s, mid '90s when the grunge thing happened. Like guitar soloing kind of went by the wayside.
It really, like for everybody, it really did.
Yeah, and what was the bad thing about that was at least in my mind, all the good bands that actually had a lot of musical integrity got kind of categorized with all the ones who didn't. And it was anything, pre-95 was bad. And you're going, no, there was definitely a separation even in the 80s of cheeseball 80s bands and killer 80s bands. And so, at least I feel like I liked the killer ones. With the really great musicians in them, and that was kind of what I grew up on. And so, I don't know, it kind of went away, and then Christian music usually kind of, I think, follows trends a bit, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think giving believers options with style is a cool thing. But I think when that happened, my first album came out in '99, and it was just like, I did a bunch of guitar on that album, and people were looking at me like I had 3 heads, and so it was like, all right, well, I want to be able to keep doing this. So I'll do things that on the record side of things or on the CD side of things are palatable for our industry. But then when I play live, I still play guitar a little more. But yeah, now it's just like, we're just cutting loose, totally going for it.
Well, and I love that for the genre of worship, because for some people, a nice killer electric guitar solo in the middle of something with a chorus that rips their heart open and makes them want to worship, that tops it off for them.
Yeah.
And so I'm so glad. I was so glad when I heard those songs
Thank you.
with the electric guitar back and.
Well, it's like that's a voice for me. I'm not. I can't sing like a lot of people can sing, and it's hard work for me. So it's another extension. If I can't sing it, then I play it. But I'm still speaking from my heart, and I think people know. If you're the way that you deliver a solo has a lot to do with it. And for me, it's not a look at me deal. It's really a voice. It's really like something I love doing, and it's the way. I mean, I had a pastor I was asking about it. So what do you think? Is doing guitar solos like a bad thing? You know, I really searched my heart on this, and he goes, look, if you were at an NBA game and you saw Michael Jordan get a breakaway, you know, would you want to see him a fast break? Would you want to see him do a layup, or would you want to see him do a 360 dunk from the free throw line? I go, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Come on. He goes, it's the same way with anything God's gifted you with. You play to your maximum potential. So you play what He gave you. You know, you play to that fullness and do it passionately and go for it. And so I think as long as I'm asking myself the question, am I doing this for a self-serving reason, or is this really me just worshiping God and doing my best? Then I think, you know, at least I have the best shot at not doing it for the wrong reason.
Well, what a great message for everybody, though, even in just the struggle that you've gone through thinking about this. It's a great message for people to know, because sometimes I think Christians are afraid to show off.
Oh, yeah,
You know, and we get really, like, confused, and it does all this weird mental stuff to us because we know we might have a gift, but we're really afraid to use it because people might think we're showing off.
No, you got to use it. And, you know, when the disciples asked Jesus, how do we bless you, Lord? He said, bless one another. And as long as people are telling me your guitar playing is blessing me, then mission accomplished, you know?
Yeah. Lincoln Brewster, so cool. Very nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And may you have many phenomenal electric guitar solos tonight.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best.